The internet is evil. The Circle is directed by James Ponsell. It stars Emma Watson, Tom Hanks, John Boyega, Patton Oswalt, Bill Paxton, and Karen Gillan. And it's about a young woman named May, and she gets a job at the Circle. Now, the Circle is a big company that wants to get rid of all privacy because they believe if you don't have any privacy and everyone's watching it all the time, you're going to be your best self. You're going to always be behaving. So they want to have cameras everywhere. They want everyone's information to be public all the time, and no privacy for anybody. And while May is working there, she uncovers some secrets and discovers that maybe the Circle isn't everything it says it is. Now, I really liked all the trailers for this movie, and I was looking forward to it. It was actually in my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2017. And the movie asks a lot of questions, like what does it mean to have privacy? And in this technological world that we live in, where are we going as a society with all this? How much is too much? Where's the line in the sand? I do have to say it's a very sleek looking movie. All the camera shots are really nice. The sets and everything looks very clean. So I give them props for that. I think as far as how the movie looks, that they did a really good job. As far as the performances go in this movie, I really liked Emma Watson. Everything from her home life to her work life, I think we really understand her character, and I liked what she did with what she was given. Tom Hanks is always great. He's kind of a mysterious character, but he's so charismatic, I can't help but like him. Karen Gillan plays May's friend, who actually gets her the job at the Circle, and I really liked her performance quite a bit. She's a character who loves her job, but is also overworked, but then when she finds out some more things about the Circle, she gets overworked even more, and you see the decline of her character throughout the movie, what she's going through, and all the rough stuff that's happening to her since she found out some secrets that she shouldn't know. I got a few negatives about this movie, the first one being that John Boyega is barely in it. He's only in like 3 scenes. I thought his character was really interesting, and he had a lot more to serve the story, but he wasn't there. He wasn't in it. I feel like we needed his character to be in the movie more so we can find out more things about what is going on at the Circle, and that just didn't happen. I wanted to see more of him. He was barely in it. Made me sad. Part of John Boyega not being in the movie very much leads into my next negative, which is there's a lot of plot holes and a lot of unanswered questions that happens in the movie. On the drive home from the theater, me and my wife were talking about the plot, and we're asking all of these questions that neither of us know the answer to because they set up these things and then there's no fulfillment. We don't know what's going on, and I doubt there's going to be a sequel to answer these questions for me, so what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go read the book? Because I've already watched the movie. I don't want to go read the book now, especially if the book has the same unanswered questions that the movie has. And it really is a shame because I was interested in all the things that they set up, but there was no fulfillment. It just didn't go anywhere. Another problem I have is with the end of the movie. Now, not so much the climax itself, so much in the fact is that it ends almost immediately after. We don't get any follow-up. And that plays a lot into the unanswered questions and the plot holes in the movie. Because it just ends, it doesn't tie anything off into a nice little bow. It just kind of leaves us wondering and questioning. It's not questioning in a good way like Inception. It's questioning in a way that makes me think, do the writers even know the answers? In the movie, one of the characters asks Emma Watson's character what her greatest fear is, and she replies with unfulfilled potential. And I sadly feel that that is what this movie is. It had a lot of potential, didn't quite get there. So I was really looking forward to this movie, and it did kind of let me down, and I'm going to say that The Circle is only just okay. So thanks for checking out my review of The Circle. You can comment below, let me know what you thought of the movie. You can let me know what you thought of this review. You can give me a subscription if you haven't done so already. If you've got nothing else to do, go watch more movies.